Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm Annalisa. Thank you for tuning in. And today this question is, what are they really thinking and feeling? And before you choose this pick a card, I just want you to tune in to the person you are focusing on and just internally ask whether you have permission from this person to ask this question, because this kind of discernment is really important, and you need to check with their spirit that it's okay to ask this. And if the answer you feel is no, then please leave it. Maybe you can come back another time and ask again. They may be open then, and just to have respect for their energy field, their space. So please check in internally first, and then choose. If the answer is yes, then choosing your pile, your deck. So we have 10 options: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And once you've chosen your pile, I'll put the timestamps below. You can skip straight there. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, click the bell button to receive new videos I do. Okay, let's start with pile number 1. We have how they're acting. I'm going to just move this up a little bit actually so we can see more of the cards. The 9 of Wands, how they're feeling the Page of Cups, and their thinking is Strength. Their overall energy is the Fairy who is kissed by the Pixies. Okay, this person is feeling pretty loved up. They are feeling joyous and romantic, very romantic. They are very much feeling they're like swept up in the feeling of love, in the emotion and the passion, and they are just flowing with it, giggling with it. They're really, really, really very happy. They externally, they might be appearing quite feeling kind of victorious, feeling quite strong, like they've overcome something, accomplished something, achieved something. Pretty fiery, pretty passionate. They may be very forward in quite a strong, balanced way, and they're feeling this in their mind. This person is how they're behaving is very much how they're feeling. You can really trust that. They you can see the repetition of the lion in their external action and in their thought process. Their mind is very much about being really solid and strong, and just feeling kind of like they've overcome something to get to this point. And they are, so they may be externally, they may be feeling or expressing a lot of passion, a lot of fire. They are inside also very soft and quite sensitive. I'd say their feelings are quite sensitive, and it's maybe feels quite new for them. So they may be appearing like they're feeling that they are very strong and very stable, but there is this inner sensitivity and softness and emotion that wants to be nurtured and loved and cared for. There is some vulnerability in the emotion. So fire and water, it's steamy, it's passionate, it's not necessarily grounded, but I feel with the Strength card, their mind is very grounded, their mind is very steady and still. And I want to show you this card in case you can't see it as well. This is absolutely beautiful, this card. It is just a giggly, loved up, fun, playful energy, which is where they are. They might be feeling a bit giddy, like a child, like they're, this new love, young love, teenage love. They're feeling very excited and happy and celebratory. And in terms of some guidance for you, we have Lady Portia, Divine Order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. So this is a relationship, it feels like divine, this is divinely ordained. This is an absolute, pure, blessed, spiritual union that is exactly what's meant to be. And you can trust your instinct, trust your feeling, and be very open and sensitive with your heart, very nurturing to the situation and to yourself, and very, she's absolutely beautiful, she's gorgeous. So really looking after yourself and honouring yourself and feeling the beauty and the gorgeousness that is in you. Okay, thank you. If it was useful, please like, comment, subscribe. Okay, group number 2. Let's see, how is this person acting? The 2 of Pentacles. Their feelings are the 3 of Pentacles. And their mind is the 10 of Pentacles. Lots of Pentacles. Okay, this is all about grounding and the material world, the physical world, the practical world. I feel that so there is a similarity in the way they are appearing and thinking and feeling, in that there is the same energy. It's very much, they're very much in a place of, it could be work, it could be practical needs, finance, home, organization, structure, very grounding place that they are in. However, externally, they may be showing some confliction. They may be showing some uncertainty, juggling different things, thinking about different things, not quite sure which way to step or how to keep grounded, keep firm. They may be feeling, they're showing that there is some instability. They're showing that there isn't this groundedness. However, in their mind, they're feeling very confident and very certain. They do have a sense of, they know what they want. They're moving forward. They're moving into some kind of gateway, through some kind of door. Their mind is very clear. It's the 10 as a completion of a cycle and moving into something new, a new space, a new energy, it's a change. It can mean the new evolution of a relationship. It can be the ending of a relationship, but it's a change of state, moving into a change of state. They've been through a process and then moving into something new, which is why there might be some kind of uncertainty or a lack of clarity, because they're stepping into this new territory. How they're feeling, I feel like they want some support. I feel like the 3 of Pentacles is again about a new beginning, about a new structure, a new way of being. And they're wanting some support. They're wanting someone to help hold them in this place. So this could also be reflecting in their external behavior, because they are hoping for they want something external as well in this kind of birthing process. They feel like they want some extra strength, or this could also be like they feel they do have this strength. You can apply this to your situation. It could be that they feel, because of this completion, they have this strength and they're able to step into this vulnerability. Or they could be feeling some fear. Let me check their overall energy. Okay, we have the Topsy-Turvils. Topsy-Turvils. Okay. Yeah, so they might be because of they know what they want, but they're kind of going backwards and forwards between how they're feeling and thinking and acting, and there is a little bit of confusion within that. And the topsy turvy card, this is representing their energy, so it's like the same either way up, upside down. Okay, so they could have there's some kind of confusion, there's some kind of well, it's almost like it doesn't matter which way they go because every direction is the same direction. Maybe this is how they're seeing it, how they're feeling, that there isn't necessarily a an answer or a way to be. And so they're kind of open to this slight vulnerability or uncertainty, and they're allowing space for that. They're allowing space for gaining some kind of it's like they're allowing, I feel they're very surrendered, very open, and feeling very free by allowing new spaces, new opportunities in, a new way of being. So it may appear they are in confusion, but I feel they have some kind of trust, some kind of sense of clarity in the confusion. That makes sense. Maybe just confusing you even more. But they are grounded. What I want to say is they are quite solid and grounded, and they they're very clear in what they need and what they want, and they are potentially open to how that comes. They know the vulnerability, they know the uncertainty, and they're happy to step into it because they have an internal strength. I feel they have an internal grounding. They have a sense of their needs, and they are opening up to it. Okay, I hope that helps. I've got a piece of advice for you. So, in terms of your standpoint, your energy to hold, and we have Horus, the cosmic gateway, says, your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So, in relation to this person, your thoughts are very important, and how you hold them and see them is very important. So, in a sense that this person is potentially looking for some kind of support, I feel some kind of mental, your thoughts, your focus is going to help them move into their new space, and the change, like miraculous changes are occurring. So the changes and the uncertainty, if you're feeling uncertainty from them or confusion from them, then trust that these are absolutely miraculous. The changes are powerful, very beautiful, heaven sent, and you're very much asked to stand in your space and in your this gateway, standing in this portal space, this place that holds change, that holds openness, that holds did I say portal already? I'm just getting the sense of a portal. This person is moving through a portal, and you can hold the gateway for them, you can hold the space for them to move through that, or help them with that. And that you can have a perspective and an insight and an understanding, a wisdom you can gain for yourself from it. But you also have your own sense of time and space. and the fluidity, the movement of time and space. Okay, I hope that helped, and thank you for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Okay, group number 3. Your person, how they are appearing. The Magician. Their feelings is the 4 of Pentacles, and their mind, their thinking is the Hierophant. Okay, there is some deep learning going on for this person. The overall energy. Taking the Self. Okay, show you that one. Okay, so they're very much in a mental space of learning, development, and understanding. So I'm just checking with this Magician. It came out reverse. I haven't been reading these in reverse, but let me just check. Should this be reversed? Should this be reversed? Yeah. Check one more time. Okay. The Magician reversed. Okay. Right. These both came out as reversed. I'm being guided to keep them in reverse. So let's see. Externally, they may be showing some kind of lack of mental clarity, a lack of conviction, a lack of conviction in themselves. They may be appearing disempowered. They may even be feeling or showing appear like they are depressed or down or disillusioned with life, their experience. They may be appearing quite low, quite down. What's going on for them? They're going through some kind of deep learning process, some kind of deep spiritual experience. And from my personal experience, when you go through these lower states, it's because there is some really big lessons that you're learning. There's something to understand about the nature of yourself, your mind, and your life, and particularly to the mind. I feel this person, in terms of their feelings, so the 4 of Pentacles upright is about, you can see this dragon kind of hoarding its coins, not wanting to let go, like really holding on to something. It can be a sense of possessiveness or greediness. It can manifest in externally as a kind of jealousy or envy or stinginess, like not wanting to let go of things. In reverse, I feel they're overcoming this. They're overcoming some kind of need to hold on to something, some kind of need to possess. And this is, so they're going through quite a deep process. They, with Tayton is she's a very quick-minded being, and she flits around. Her mind is super active, and she is constantly has new ideas, new thoughts, new ways of seeing things. She can be very powerfully creative and seeing old things in a new way and adapting to things and changing to things. But she can also be very overactive, a bit too much, too quick, too many thoughts, and it can be overbearing. It can feel like kind of overwhelming mind, where it just becomes confusion and befuddled and muddled. And I have a sense this might be where this person is, because the Magician is in reverse, is that they have so many ideas, they don't really know which to act on, which are true, and their feelings are a little bit confused. It's like they've had these doubts and uncertainties or difficult feelings, and they want to overcome them, they want to move past them, but it's a very deep process for them to do that. And the Hierophant is really, it's the keys to the unlocking the secrets, unlocking the truth, and seeing the deeper value of something. This person is really learning about spirituality and the deeper wisdom of life, the beyond the kind of mind, beyond the kind of I just want to say that I feel this person is trying to move, or wants to move, to a deeper level of understanding, and I have a feeling like this person may feel quite young. This spirit feels quite young and quite playful and light, and maybe even a younger soul, like someone learning, quite sweet and playful and learning about life. And they really feel like they want to have a deeper richness and understanding. And that's what they're really digging for. They're going through a process at the moment of maturity. I feel like they're coming into some kind of maturity. And wisdom. And a new level of maturity and wisdom. Okay, in terms of your support for them, your guidance. What is this card? Your guidance in interacting with them. So we have Archangel Michael. Trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Okay. So trust is the main thing here with this person, is really trusting their process and standing by, overlooking them, supporting them, trusting that their process is what they need, and what they want, what they're going through is nothing to be worried about. That you can just allow their process and allow a miracle to occur. It's beautiful that this person's deepening and learning is absolutely happening, and you, and also the fact it says you are safe. I feel like this is a time for you to really look after yourself and nurture your own needs, and nurture yourself, nourish yourself, and allow the process, and kind of witnessing this process from this standpoint of holding them. I feel like if you want to, you can hold space energetically for them, and keeping strong and centered in yourself. That is what's going to be best for them, is you really being in your strength and in your power. If this person is confusing you, and you have some uncertainty about yourself in relation to this situation, then the guidance is really be in your power and in your connection to yourself and your divinity. And if you feel you don't need to feel worried about anything that this person is saying or doing in relation to you, that you are in your right place, in your strong place, and to hold that, keep holding that, and allow the process. Okay, group number 3, thank you for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe if you found it useful. You want to hear my new videos, then you can click the bell button and you'll get notified when I send out new videos. I send them out every week. Okay, group number 4. Let's see how your person is acting. It's the Ace of Swords. Their feelings, the Knight of Wands. And okay, keep that upright. I was guided. And their mind is the 3 of Swords. Okay, and their overall energy is the Oak Man. Let's do this card. This the Oakman card. I really love this card. He might look a little bit wild and kind of ugly and a bit wild, but the eyes, I feel so much warmth and friendliness inside. He's got these kind of crooked teeth sticking out, but there's some kind of innocence and beauty within, and these creatures are like sweet. I just feel such sweetness from this card, even though it looks a bit, might externally look a little bit wild. I feel very much softness from this being. And so your person that you're inquiring about, externally, the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is about truth, is about insight, is about receiving or having received or about to receive some kind of information, truth, insight into a situation. It can be a new idea, it can be an inspiration for a new project, a new idea, a new way of being, a new action, a new understanding of the cosmos, of life, of some kind of glimmering. They've had some kind of glimmering insight, or they're showing some kind of insight. This is the external, I want to say. This card is very much about the mind and inspiration. It may be communication. It could be they're speaking some kind of truth. They're speaking some kind of wisdom or insight. They're communicating something quite clear, could feel sharp, could feel quite direct. And new, something different. What's going on internally for them? Their emotions, they're very, very fiery and passionate, and they are charging forward. They really want to move forward with their passion, with their desire, with their creativity. They are charging into something, moving into something. In their mind, they are overcoming some kind of heartbreak, some kind of conflict, some kind of expansion. In their mind, they are moving through some emotional struggle, mental emotional struggle. So that their internal and external are a little bit different. They're showing some kind of inspiration, some kind of movement. In their mind, they're kind of feeling a bit hurt. I want to say in their mind they're quite hurt, and their emotion is really like this wanting to move on. I feel like this is why they're expressing this newness, is because they really want to move on from some kind of pain. Emotionally, they just have a sense of needing to to charge, to flee, or to move forward. I feel both of those, because with the foxes, I feel like foxes are this kind of fleeing, kind of chasing movement, and this lion being, excuse me, is very much about power and force and their strength. They're emotionally, they're feeling very powerful and very strong and very certain in their conviction, in their feeling, and they're charging forward. And they're kind of charging forward with this knife. In their mind, they still are overcoming some kind of pain, which is maybe why it's so fiery. This emotion, why it's so very very kind of creatively, like passionate, like fire. I'm saying the same words again and again. I'm trying to explain the sense that I had internally, and I feel like they're using their emotion, they're using their passion to cut clean, and to clear this energy from their mind. They really want to just clear this energy. And with the oakmen, so the oakmen are very, very wise. They can sit and watch time. The oak trees are huge old trees, and they observe time, and they observe movement, and they gain wisdom through the watching and the moving of time. It's interesting with this energy, because this is very earthy, grounded energy, and this is kind of quite passionate and mindful. Not mindful, passionate, but of the mind. I feel like they really want to draw on their wisdom and their understanding of life to create change. I'm getting the image of this sword cutting away old branches, like pruning the tree. It's like they're very passionately pruning back the tree, pruning back their life, and I feel this reflects their mind. Why this is in reverse is that they really want to purify, I want to say, any toxicity. This energy is very passionate, but I feel this person has some wisdom and some strength, and it's like they've had this insight. It's time to clear away any uncertainty, anything heavy that feels heavy or dead or not clear. It's just cutting it away and absolutely clearing the way for new growth. They're getting ready for spring. I feel this is very seasonal at the moment where I am. It's coming towards the end of winter and coming towards spring, and it's like hacking back all the overgrown branches and deadness and everything from the winter, clearing everything away to allow this new space for passion to come through and drive through. In terms of you with this person, we have this is your guidance of your guidance for you, for your embodiment with this person, for your own strength and power. And we have Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Okay. So this insight, this kind of mind, I feel you have to be aware of their mind compared to your mind, and really be clear in your mind to stay focused. Stay focused on yourself, your goals, what you want to create, your visions, your dreams. And if you're feeling uncertainty or conflict with this person, then it's really, I feel your energy is actually a reflection of their energy, that you're both very much in a clear, focused state of mind. So either you're exactly on the same page, or if there feels like there's a difference, which is maybe why you'd be tuning into this video to find out what's really going on, they are very focused. This person is very clear and focused, and so are you. And you are creating what you want. Magic. It's magic manifesting. It's happening. And not to be sidetracked by what's going on. I feel emotionally, like, don't worry too much. Like, don't allow this to impact on you. Stay very much in your clarity of your mind. Staying aligned, obviously staying aligned with your heart. But I feel this energy is very cool and calm and collected. It's very clear. Keeping your mind very clear and very certain. And I also feel like just allowing some kind of chaos around you. Like, there may feel like there's some chaos or confusion around you, but not to be distracted, just to focus on what you want to create, and keep moving towards that. Because I feel this person, what's really coming through very strongly for me is this heart of this person is very soft and warm and loving, and they're expressing, or they're in a place of the air energy, the swords and the fire. They're in a kind of airy, fiery state, but their true nature is this very soft, grounded state. So it's some kind of, there's some kind of healing process that is going on for them. Okay, group number 4, I hope that helped. Please like, comment, subscribe, click the bell button if you want more videos from me, and thank you for tuning in. Group number 5, thank you for tuning in. That one later. We have how they're appearing or acting, the 5 of Cups. How they are emotionally, 10 of Swords, and in their mind, their thoughts, the 6 of Cups, their overall energy. Okay, the guide. Okay, let me talk about this first. There's one card in this deck, which is, this is a space for you to draw your own guide. So this space, this 0, this reset, I feel either this person is like a complete mirror for you, like this white space can be a reflection, just a mirror, and what they're experiencing is exactly what you are experiencing. If that doesn't resonate, then this is about you being asked to listen to your own intuition and understanding about this situation and this person. This is the 0 space for you to allow in your own guidance. So whichever resonates with that, you can hold that in mind as the kind of energy of that person. So what we have, the 5 of Cups. You can see this guy, he's pretty much grieving, mourning over these spilt cups. They're empty. There's a storm raging outside. He's kind of hiding inside from the storm, feeling pretty sorry, letting it rattle around him. I'm saying him just because this looks like a male to me, but it can relate to any gender that you're inquiring about, as with all the cards. But this person is, they're kind of in self-pity, some kind of self-pity, I would say. They want to, they're trying to look after themselves, comfort themselves, staying inside. They might be hiding away a little bit. They might be hiding because they've got these emotions and they don't want to face the storm. They don't want to meet with the kind of raging out here, and they just are in this process of letting things go, letting things fall, or grieving the fact that things have fallen. They may be appearing externally quite down or quite depressed, like sad, just like some sorrow, some self-pity. I don't know if it's self-pity or not, because, the cups have fallen over. There is a storm raging. They kind of have a right to feel this down at the moment. I feel like it's not from an ego place. It's just in a place of mourning something. And emotionally, we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords, excuse me, is like this kind of rebirth process where you've been through a huge struggle, a huge internal battle, very much of the mind, managing the mind. Excuse me, my throat's going. Okay, why is that? It's like, it's like my voice is like breaking, I feel like, so it's hard to speak. That's what I'm feeling. It's hard to speak. And this might be this person hiding away. The process they've been through is so emotionally intense, or that they're going through is so emotionally intense that it's hard to express. It's hard to speak about. It's this kind of, but it's this kind of surrender. I feel this person is, they're not bound by their emotion anymore. The previous sword cards, and even in some other decks, they're very much bound by their thoughts. But in this particular deck, it's like this unraveling, this surrender, this freedom. The birds are flying away. These birds represent these challenging thoughts and this difficulty of the mind, being entrapped by the mind. And she, or this person, is becoming free, starting to become free. The holes are ripping. She's starting to emerge from this cocoon, from this entanglement. She's starting to come out. And so it's still in this, it's a process in motion where they've faced a lot of fears and uncertainty and doubt, and they're moving through it, and they are grieving, externally grieving it. In their mindset, we have the Six of Cups. So their mind is very much on relationship, on potentially a very deep feeling, like a soulmate relationship, a very deep relationship, or a potentially very karmic relationship, something that's gone very deep, and where they potentially even still feel some kind of harmony. They feel some kind of maybe balance or a harmony of exchange, or being receptive, because in this card, it's that the male is offering this cup to this girl, and it's this offering is on her mind, is what she's thinking about, this harmony. And so the grief and the letting go of what's going on in her mind. You can see, there is a difference between the external reality and the mindset. Externally very grieving, emotionally quite in turmoil. Mind is very much on this harmony and on this integration and connection. So, in terms of your guidance for this situation, we have Bridget, which is inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. So for you, inquiring about this person, and what comes to mind is she's holding the flame. With her heart, she's holding this passion, this flame, this offering, this gift. This reminds me of this gift here. This cup is holding this cup and staying strong in holding this cup. And for you, staying in your strength, if you are feeling impacted by the emotion and the expression of this other person, they're going through this healing process, and it's really for you to hold your strength, be in your wholeness, and keep this fire. I feel like this mirroring that I was talking about potentially with this card is like a mirroring of holding on to this container of this natural beauty, this passion and this beauty, and holding on to that and being strong in that, because this feels very much like a healing process, a letting go, a surrender. Okay, thank you for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, and you can click the bell button if you want to be notified of any new videos. Okay, pile number 6. Let's have a look. I just had a little break, so I am refreshed, and let's see what is going on for this person you are inquiring about. So is that overall energy? We have G Hopia. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but he looks pretty scary, and that's kind of what this energy is about. It's about fears. It's about imaginary fears. It's like the boogeyman. There's someone hiding in the cupboard. It's dark, and you can feel some kind of presence, and there's something in the cupboard, and you, in a moment of bravery, dash over and open the cupboard, and there's nothing inside. It's empty, or the cat jumps out. It's this fear, this imaginary fears that we build up in our mind, and he is about seeing the truth beneath fear, behind fear, and seeing the unreality. The fears are, this is about fears that are not real. So let's have a look what's going on. And there's definitely a difference between what they're feeling and what they're thinking, feeling, and showing. There's 3 very, very different energies here. In their minds, they're the Page of Cups. They have love in their mind, new, nurturing, playful, sweet, innocent, childlike love vulnerability and something new, like this new blossoming love is in their mind. In their emotion, we have the Hanged Man. And for me, is that representing emotion? I feel like it's actually an absence of emotion. It's like they're not connected to their feeling. It's still, it's stuck, it's kind of, it's on hold, and I feel like they're not allowing themselves this emotion. They're tying themselves up, they're holding themselves back. Externally, they're presenting as the Nine of Swords, which is kind of a victim mentality, a victim consciousness. Like I'm being attacked, I have to protect myself, I'm being stabbed, all this harm is happening, everything's collapsing. They're showing this externally, but internally they're feeling very, very different. And why is this imaginary fear? Because it's not even in their mind. It's almost like the opposite. The fear is, it's like they're presenting a fear. They're externally showing some kind of fear, but inside they don't have that. Or they're not feeling it. Their feeling is, I feel, kind of blank. If anything, their feelings are in transition. If anything, their feelings are more like their thoughts, that their thoughts are on love and a new beginning, or a new love, or a new chapter, a new, like, something quite innocent, quite playful with love is swaying more to that side. But they're showing on the outside that they are in pain, or that things are going really wrong, that things are really bad, but that's not what they're thinking. So I feel like they're showing as if there's a fear, but there's no fear there. So let's see what your guidance is in this situation. We have Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. So if this person is presenting this kind of energy to you, or externally generally, then, move beyond current challenges. I feel like you need to see past their action. You need to see past what their external reality is, and stay in your heart. Focus on your heart energy and on what you want and what you desire and what you hold in your heart. Because this person is, whether this could be you, this purple energy, is they're really holding up a lot of love for you, and they really, if they're maybe battling it, or showing that they're attacked by it, it's not gone, it's still there, this love is still there. But there is some kind of fear, maybe a fear of showing it. Maybe they're scared to reveal what's actually going on in their heart, what they're actually feeling. Because they're actually very happy in their mind and in their emotions. They're actually very content and feel like they're where they want to be. But there is this mask, this kind of show. I want to say it's a bit like a drama. There's some kind of drama, but it's not real. It's not the real situation. However, at the same time, they are facing some kind of fears. So this what they're presenting. Yeah, I don't know. I think you have to check with yourself on this one, whether this person is deliberately trying to create some kind of fear or show some kind of worry or anxiety, whether that's a deliberate thing or whether it's this unconscious process that they can't express themselves. They feel unable to express themselves or scared of expressing themselves, scared of revealing what's underneath, scared of showing what's really going on. Yeah, but for you, really, is this message divine alchemy, and to see beyond. You're really being asked to see beyond this kind of energy here and to see what's really going on underneath. And not be affected by this, like really focusing on the truth, and the truth is in your heart. This is very important. This is very much about the heart. You know the truth in your heart of what's going on here. Okay, I hope that helped you. Group number 6, thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Please like, comment, subscribe. And group number 7. Let's see what's going on. Do you want to be in reverse? Do you not? Okay, you want to be in reverse. Let's see, so we have the 4 of Cups in reverse as their external appearance. We have the Hermit as their emotion, and the 3 of Pentacles in reverse as their mindset. Their overall energy is gotcha. Gotcha is surprise. This person either has just given a surprise or has been surprised. More likely they are in a state of shock or surprise. They can't quite believe what's going on. And because of that, emotionally, they are distant. They are in hermit mode with their feelings. They are hiding their feelings, definitely from the outside, definitely externally, and potentially from themselves. They are also potentially avoiding their deepest feelings. They externally, so the 4 of Cups is about this self-pity state where there is a lot of richness going on, but they are focused internally on themselves, where they are not happy with their surroundings, where they have the potential to look up and around and see what's there and enjoy it, but they are focused internally on what is going on inside them, where they don't feel satisfied. This is in reverse. So it may be they're showing that they're fine. They're not really showing, they're kind of hiding their feelings. They're showing that everything's okay, that they have either got over some worries, that they're over any difficulties, or that they don't have any, that they're fine with their surroundings. What's going on in their mind is the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. 3 of Pentacles is about the beginning of new projects, new work, new situations, 3D material, practical situations. So in their mind, something is not starting or working. Some project is not happening, is not getting off the ground. And maybe this caused them some kind of surprise, some kind of shock. And because of this, they are emotionally retreating to understand what is going on and what is their internal process. The Hermit is a major arcana card, so I kind of feel this person is in process where they potentially need to be in this space and they need to be allowed time to go into this and feel this. Because they're kind of regaining their inner light, their inner strength, their inner wisdom through doing this. But they're definitely not showing their shock. They're not showing the intensity of their experience. And that there is this blueness, this kind of grief. I feel like there's a similarity in these two characters, this kind of bluish characters, that this person is not showing how they really feel. That they have feelings, they have a lot of feelings, and they are being hidden and processed internally. Your guidance in this situation is the Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. So this is very much about staying in your power, in your strength, in your expression of who you are. And the sacred self, it's really nourish the self, look after yourself. I don't feel like you're not really guided to take any action towards this person, but just to focus on you, enjoy you, express you, and get into your rhythm, your movement, your life, your river. Really focus on what you want, what you are creating for yourself, what feels good for you. Keep focusing on that, and just allow this person some time, because they need this time to be the hermit, to look inside, go inside and process this kind of feeling, this uncertainty or instability that's created with shock, has shocked them emotionally, that they've kind of frozen. I think this is what I'm feeling like. They've kind of frozen, and your guidance is really to let them get on with it, let them deal with that themselves. Focus on yourself, and allow the unfolding to happen. Okay, thank you for tuning in and listening. Please like, comment, subscribe, press the bell button if you'd like notification of my future videos. Okay, group number 8. Let's see what's going on. Okay, I'm going to keep this in reverse, are we? The Wheel of Fortune in their external action. Let me check. Is this meant to be in reverse? No. Yes. To be in reverse? Yes. Okay. Reverse. In their emotion, the Ace of Swords. And in their mind, the Star. Okay. Their overall energy was gonna. Gonna. Okay. Something big going on for this person. So I'm just gonna speak about her first. This is the overall energy for the person. She is a frog maiden. She is very beautiful, luxurious, rich character and nature. She is bright, but she likes going into the muddy pools to dig for treasure. She likes sinking down into the murky and slightly wild, kind of dirty, spooky, mysterious, kind of the mud and the muck. And she invites people into adventure, into the depths of the unknown, to try things they haven't tried before, to go places they haven't been before, meet people they haven't met before, to go into some unknown exploration of themselves, but also very much the external world, the real world. She really invites you to adventure and into nature, to go out into nature. So that's where this person is. They're in that kind of field, explorative field. Externally, so okay, let's go internal first. Their mind. In their mind, they have a dream. They have a vision. They have a goal, an insight, an inspiration. They are completely moved by this. Ooh, I'm just getting that light shining on the card. This. Oh, can I get it? There we go. There we go. The actual star shining there. They have this in their mind, a hope, a dream, and they're very focused on this hope or this dream. Emotionally, we have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is pure air element. It is mind, thought, inspiration, truth, absolute truth. It is the clearing of any clutter, debris, any mess around it. It's not necessarily emotional. It's more of the mind. And in the emotion, I feel like this sword feels kind of sharp within emotion, because emotion is about water and flowing and movement. And this is a very clear, quite, I want to say quite harsh, quite cutting feeling. So there is some kind of, I'm feeling this physically as a kind of pain, as a kind of cut or wound into the emotion. And it's like, I want to say a painful truth. It's a painful truth. Externally, this person is expressing as the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune is about the movement, the natural movement and cycles of the cosmos, of the ongoing universe, expanding, contracting, moving, non-stopping. In reverse, it's like it's stopped. It's like stopping, it's like time stopping. So this person, I feel there is some conflict, because in their mind they have this hope, this dream, but externally they're expressing it's stopped. and they're feeling a lot of pain. And with Los Guna, I feel like because they are stopping this movement, I feel it's to do with this pain, that they are just putting the brakes on. But ultimately, they want to find some kind of buried treasure, some kind of hidden gold that's hidden in the unknown, that's hidden deep in some kind of mystery. Like they're on this quest for the truth, for this star. You know, I feel like she or he is really looking for this star, and this sword is like a kind of, I feel, you know, there's a star imagery is very, very strong. She has stars in her wings and in her flowers and her hair. And here we have the star here, we have the star and the sword, and this Wheel of Fortune is also the star. This person is absolutely aspirational, has a very, very strong hope, vision, or aspiration. They're still looking for it. They want it, but they're not taking steps towards it. And I feel it's to do with this Ace of Swords, to do with their feelings, to do with their emotions, some kind of truth or pain or cutting or revelation in their emotion that they have stopped, that something's stopped, something is on hold. Let's see what the guidance is for you. So the guidance for you is Synonus, who is life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. So this is a very fiery, Aries-like energy to embody. A very sensual and sexual and powerful, passionate, driving, expressive, creative, very active. So if this is someone you are involved with or in relationship with or have a connection with, you're really being guided to be bold towards them and to be strong in your expression, your communication, your desire, to really show it and embody it. If not directly to them, then to the universe. Because this person is feeling cut. This person is not feeling any passion or any drive or any sensuality in this situation. And potentially some kind of this kind of life force, this kind of fire energy, because they're very much in this air energy, the sword energy. And the star, you know, is cosmic, it's galactic, it's not earthy, it's not grounded, whereas Synonus is very much fire and earth, grounded, passion, sensuality. So I feel this is quite strong guidance if you want to take it towards this other person, to really be expressive and be bold and be full of life and vitality and vivaciousness, virility. So I feel like they are waiting in this they're exploring this murky, muddy pond. They're looking for adventure, they're looking for vision. And you can join this adventure or help fire up this adventure they are on. Okay, thank you for tuning in to your reading, group number 8. Please like, comment, subscribe, click the bell button if you want to be notified when I release new videos. I do that every week. And thank you for tuning in. Speak to you soon. And group number 9. Okay, group number 9. Action. External action. They're all reversed, so I'm going to turn them all. Their external expression, their feeling, and their mindset. Very different, their mindset to their feeling and their expression. They are presenting as the singer of intuition, number 7. The singers in this deck, this is their overall energy state they are in. The singers in this deck are they're almost angelic. They're beyond the confines of time and space and matter and reality as we know it. They exist beyond, in the space beyond. This person is very much listening to their inner wisdom, their inner insight, their guidance, their soul, and following their soul's inspiration. But they're not necessarily showing that. Because their mindset is very clear. Their mind is very much about moving towards success and victory and overcoming their challenges, overcoming battles and struggles, and being confident and clear and moving forward passionately with fiery energy. Emotionally, they are in a place of self-soothing and nourishment. They are taking themselves towards a peaceful, harmonious, emotional state. They are leaving. You can see this is the 6 of Swords. It's a bit this deck. Every deck has a slightly different feeling. For me, the 6 of Swords is very much about leaving behind these shadows, these crows or ravens, like leaving behind this kind of like pecking, like nasty thoughts, ideas, or feelings. Leaving these behind, and flying off to some peaceful place. They're moving towards a more harmonious, natural state. And you know, it is very up. This person is in their feeling really moving into some beyond emotional state. I feel like they're finding peace in some kind of harmony with the whole of nature, with their spiritual self. They may be really, really looking for some peace, inner peace. Because externally we have the Tower, and the Tower is the kind of the collapse, the tumbling, the falling down of structure. It is the collapse of structure that needs to break. It is a structure that has strong foundations. You know that it's got some stability, it's got some strength, it's got some foundation, but a lot of it needs to go. It's just this burning. You can see this eye from the heavens in this picture. It's this eye from the heavens that's coming down and just destroying what's in there. It's burning out, and I feel this for me feels very resonant with this, in that this person's feelings are moving up towards this I, to this, this, I want to say this all-seeing eye, this truth, this clarity, this perspective, this insight, this is like divine burning, divine destruction of toxicity, some, I feel like it's like these jewels, these kind of glitzy jewels that are just being burnt. They're kind of it's the pretty stuff, the facade, it's this facade just burning and being destroyed, which allows for just the truth of the actual foundational structure to be revealed. This could be them. I mean, in essence, it is them. I feel like they feel like, or they are following divine guidance in whatever this is that they are destroying or burning or allowing to be destroyed or burnt. And they are escaping. I feel like this is escaping the fire. And they're very determined and clear in their thoughts and their actions. So I said there was disharmony to start with. I actually, as I talk about it, it kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense to me. They are, they're holding their swords and their staffs and letting things die that need to die, and reveal some kind of truth, and moving into some wisdom. They have this clarity and wisdom. Your advice, let's see what the guidance is for you in this situation. We have Mercury. Open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. So I feel that, your guidance is quite clear. It's to communicate, to share your feeling from your heart, and that ultimately sharing that is going to release any burdens you feel, any weight you feel, to let it go, and give yourself some peace and clarity. And importantly, it says be heard. It may feel like this person is, they're kind of moving away, emotionally moving away, but the guidance really is that you will be heard, especially this speaking from love. You will be heard. You will be listened to. So I hope that helped you, group number 9, and thank you for tuning in and listening, and please like, comment, subscribe, click the bell button if you want to be notified if I release more videos. I do every week, and I hope to speak to you again soon. Group number 10. Group number 10. Okay, let's see. The external appearance is strength of the person you're inquiring about. Their emotion is the Queen of Cups, and their mindset is the 6 of Swords. Show you these clearly. And their overall energy is Tabira of the Waters. So Tabira of the Waters is is about healing, is being with the flow of nature, with the natural movements of the waters, and receiving blessings and healings by being in that state, or by being literally in water, connecting with water. And so this is the overall energy for this person. So they are healing, in a healing state. They are externally, they are showing their strength, their power, their conviction. They are very much in a strong place. They are showing their sovereignty, their power, very clear. This is a major arcana. I feel it's very grounded, and is the strength. This isn't the kind of strength that's rash or brash or impulsive. It's it's from an inner strength, and a strength in vulnerability as well. It's a real balance, a balanced place of empowerment. Emotionally, the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups represents the queen of emotion, the empowered understanding of the feeling world. So in terms of their internal emotion, it's very clear. There is direct correlation. There is no difference. They are able to, the Queen of Cups is able to immerse herself or himself in the realm, the deep underworld, the underwater realm of emotion, and explore it and emerge and be connected with the stars and the cosmos and their divinity. They're able to move between the realms, between feelings, between movements, with ease, with grace, with power. This person is emotionally in a strength and externally expressing a strength. In their mind, there's different things going on in their mind. On one hand, they are very much grieving. They have they're holding on, they're comforting themselves over past difficulties, some mental battles, conflict, some challenges they've been through. They're grieving that, but they are also holding on to hope and looking towards the future with some hope to a new land, a new place, or to eventually reach some kind of land or some kind of destination that they've been on a journey towards. They've been in rough waters. The waters have been very turbulent, but they're getting smoother, they're getting clearer, and they're getting calmer. So I feel this person has been through some kind of very deep healing process, or is in a deep healing process, or coming out of a deep healing process, where they are come into their power, where they've gained their strength, gained their sense of self, and able to shine. Even they have these things going on internally, but they are choosing to focus on the future and on positivity and on the hope. But they're not afraid of the feeling. They're not afraid of allowing themselves to feel the depths of what's been, because this is part of being in this Queen of Cups energy here. This person is quite likely very empathic, quite strong emotionally, generally able to navigate and understand emotions very well. Your advice with this person is the Divine Director. Intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. So for me, this message, take what you want from this message. This is some guidance for you, but really is to observe in this person that they are in this healing divine journey, and they are becoming very empowered and very very strong from the process, and that where you are is exactly where you need to be. Know that you are being guided, and that you are held, that you are looked after and protected, and happiness is your purpose. You are here to find joy, to find happiness, and that is coming. I also feel the divine director is, you are your own director. You are your own director of your divinity, of your direction, the director of your direction, and know your own strength, your own clarity, know your divinity, and trusting in the process, that whatever your relationship with this person, that whatever is unfolding at the moment is of divine source. I think that's all I have for this group. So thank you for tuning in. I hope it was helpful. Please like, subscribe, or share, or comment, and click the bell button if you want to receive notifications if I do new videos. And thank you for tuning in. I hope to speak to you again soon.